See Iration. And we're in. Just need to go through the scanner. And food. Do it, expert. Claw expert.
I gotta look on this side.
You have to measure it. And we're in.
I have all the videos online.
So I was just telling my coworker I still get stage fright. So the more you are supportive, the more likely or less likely I am to vomit. So let's do this again. Welcome. Did you feel the support in the room? That was beautiful. Welcome. I didn't even know I wanted to throw up. That's amazing.
Hello.
This is a slick move. Gangster.
It was all me. It was all my idea. Purchase the flowers.
I see your game. I'm going to match it. Okay, first of all, thank you. This is beautiful. Hey, can we lower the echo on me or us by any chance? Cool. First of all, so you know that we're playing Daytrippin on KROQ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Again, the support in the room would be lovely. The thing is, a lot of people think this is the first time that Iration got played on KROQ, when indeed this is not your first rodeo, correct?
This is our second rodeo.
So there is a video on YouTube. We used to do this thing called the KROQ music meetings, where they would put us in a room and force us to listen to music, those heathens. But there's one video, and it's my music director, Miles, who's in here, my boss, K-Dub, and it's Cebu from Capital Cities and the legendary Matt Pinfield. And they go around the room and they play Iration's Press Play. Then at the end of the video, they call your manager to tell you guys that Iration is going into rotation at KROQ. The first time you heard that, how did it feel?
Surreal. I mean, obviously, growing up in a place like Hawaii, which the radio that we get over there is not KROQ, I'll just say that. It's like Wilson Phillips.
Kappa.
What is wrong with that?
I mean, I love it, but it's not KROQ, I'll just say that. So, our manager's from LA, and so I think it was a big moment for him as well, which it's an iconic station, it's an iconic, piece of Americana, really, I would say. KROQ is just responsible for breaking so many bands and so many, being the tastemaker of music around the country, and rock music specifically around the country. Just to be included in that was surreal.
Mind-blowing. I don't think we'd be sitting here without the humble beginnings, so I want to talk about your humble beginnings. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, you all met at a prep school in Hawaii. And then, from there, how did you end up bewitching Isla Vistans?
Yeah, so we went to high school together. We grew up together. Obviously, it was a prep school. Yeah, it was our parents. We're not. I would not say any of us are very rich, but our parents definitely were like, "We're make sure you guys get a good education. That's the number one."
But wait, what was your plan in prep school? Was it like law school? Was it insurance?
Well, we went to, the guys went to go to City College in Santa Barbara, so the plan was to party as hard as you can. I think that was and surf, obviously. But we ended up in Santa Barbara together, and we actually didn't have the band in high school. We were friends, but we never even thought about playing music together. And then when we got to Santa Barbara in Isla Vista, it was kind of like, hey, what can we do to kill some time? Let's start a band. And then it just kind of like organically came together. True, actual garage band where somebody opened up their garage and said, I have a few feet of space, let's start jamming in here, and
see what
just
happens.
went from there, yeah.
And then you started playing bars in college towns, and there were people that were drunk off their faces, but somehow or another you captivated the audience. So what was the next step from there? When did this become a serious thing?
I think it was right around like 2008, 2009. We got our first national tour. Pepper, the band Pepper, who was from the Big Island as well, the same island we were from. I think they did us a solid and said, like, let's take the young guns out on tour with us.
Young guns. Nice.
And they had a big song at the time, Give It Up, that was doing really well. And so we went out and supported them as the first of 3 bands and kind of cut our teeth on the road, learn how to tour, learn how to get off stage in 2 minutes flat, or else you get yelled at by their roadies, and just kind of learn how to negotiate being on tour. And I think, you know, that's been our job since then. It's been being on the road and touring, and kind of just
The good life.
kept going from there. Yeah,
The good life.
Yeah, the good life of McDonald's dollar menu. And so,
We knock that around, but sometimes in today's complicated world, the simple things really are the good life, if you think about it.
yeah, I mean, I can't, if I smell a Subway sandwich, the bread, it's a violent reaction that still happens to this day. I hope they're not a sponsor or something.
In 2007, you released your first album, No Time to Rest, and since then, you've experienced pretty steady success. Like, you've always accomplished something with everything that you've dropped. How do you stay, well, first of all, this is a two-parter. What do you consider success? But secondly, how do you stay super humble and grounded as gentlemen?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. See, I'm repaying you. It's the game for the flowers.
I think success for us has always just been, you know, being able to do it full time as a job. I think that was always the first goal, was can we live and pay our rent. And, you know, we all lived together in a house for a long time, and that was interesting to say the least. Bunking up, sharing rooms. That felt successful at the time, you know, and then it was like, oh, if we can get on a tour bus, that would be success for us. Or we could sell out the Roxy Theater, and then it just, you know, it just kept kind of progressing. The goals got a little bit bigger and bigger.
But you stayed grounded.
Well, I think part of that is, you know,
Golf.
Golf,
He
yes.
plays golf.
Nice.
We're from Hawaii. Hawaii is a place where you can't, if you get a little too big for your britches, you will get probably brought down to earth. And nobody can really operate no matter who you are. You go to, you know, you go out there and you see, you know, the guys from Metallica or, you know, Jack Johnson, who are gigantic stars, and they're just everyday guys when you're in Hawaii. And I
So
think that's part
as
of it.
punishment, they make you play golf?
Really brings us back to golf. I mean, listen, we play a lot of golf. I think golf is one of those games that can really make you humble, you know, because no matter who you are, you can embarrass yourself, and there's always a shank or a bad shot that's going to bring you back to earth, no matter who you are.
It's the beauty of your band and bands like you. You're very down to earth, and that keeps everybody else feeling unintimidated. It's very disarming, your music. You're purveyors of the good life, but you're also, I guess the best word is disarming, because at an Iration show, everybody's just free to chill. You know, I was thinking, in your, I don't want to say genre, but it's what, alternative reggae roots? There's no real unhinged rock star behavior. Like, there's no reggae band dressed in ill-fitting leather with eyeliner and a severe drug problem. That's so
There's some drug problems.
that I
Push
know.
back on the severe drug problem.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna say.
other stuff, yeah.
I mean, I don't know
That's
what
like
you guys do in the
where
trailer,
it was
but okay. So this brings us to your 8th album that's about to drop in October, called Daytrippin. There are 3 singles out already. One of which is in rotation at KROQ. Give us a little backstory on all 3.
Yeah, so this cycle, writing cycle, started last year, early 2022, and even kind of before that, to be honest. And we really wanted to try something different. We kind of did 3 albums, starting with Hotting Up, the self-titled album, and then Coastin', that were very produced, bigger sounding records, and we kind of were able to experiment and really push our songwriting, like what we wanted our sound to be, and what we wanted to sound like. We pushed it out to a lot of different, you know, things. And so when we came back to this one, we said, you know what, we need to go back to what makes Iration like a band, which is the synergy when we play together live. And when we're together, when we're playing together, there's an energy that is bigger than the sum of the parts. None of us are, you know, crazy virtuoso musicians or virtuoso singers or anything like that, but when we put us together, there's a different kind of energy there, and I think that's what we really wanted to capture with this record. So that was the goal, and we started with a song called New Style that was kind of just, listen, it's a 5.5 minute long, like, wandering reggae dub kind of song, and we're like, should we cut it down to 3.5 minutes? And we're like, nah, just leave it. Let it be what it is, and let the people that will enjoy it, and maybe it won't be a radio song per se, or a big single type thing, but it will be for our core base and the fans that really have supported us and stuck with us since day one. Then we did a song called IRL, which is kind of another song in that vein of traditional, Iration, in the vein of Summer Nights or Falling, or songs in that nature, which is just about enjoying life and positive vibes and feel good type of song. And then our manager said, listen, because we were trying to work with new producers and new songwriters and things like that, and people just to freshen it up. And he said, there's this woman, Susie Shin, who, would you guys be interested in working with her? And I kind of like looked up her bio and stuff, and just see, and I'm a huge Weezer fan since high school, and just always been a Weezer fan. So saw that she was producing Weezer records, and she's a badass. And so we were like, yeah, we want to work with Susie. So we got in the room with her, and we had the beginning of the song Daytrippin, which was the chorus of the song, and she kind of guided us to the finish and produced it, and we ended up with a song that we all were very happy about and felt that it was a perfect blend of kind of what we've done in the past, which is alternative rock, reggae, pop, a lot of those different things that kind of make us unique.
So it's basically, it's back to your roots, but more experienced roots or something.
Yes, like 2.0. I would say it's like going back to Time Bomb Automatic 2.0 thing.
Mm-hmm.
What you were saying about some of you not being virtuosos, I beg to differ. You're very good at what you do, but also not everybody knows what to do with energy, and all of you know how to sync it up and make it a language, and then you manipulate the vibe in the room, and that is a gift that you cannot deny. So if you're energy virtuosos, how's that?
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. See, game recognizes
That sounds
game.
like an album title.
Yeah, no, game recognizes game. You brought me flowers, and I'm just like, putting flowers all over your ego.
You deserve your flowers.
Lastly, are you the one that's going to have a new baby? Or is it the other one?
I am having a baby.
It's
yes.
you. Congratulations. Tomorrow they go on the second leg of their tour, and I think it goes a little something like Chula, 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 Santa Barbara, Santa Barbara, Santa Barbara, Ventura, Ventura, Chula, New Mexico? Something like that?
There's a lot of double dates, a lot of multiple nights,
and you get to go on the road with a bunch of guys that came up in the scene with you, like Revolution, The Expendables, and coming up together. Just tell me what it's like to tour with your brothers, essentially like the biggest family ever.
It's like summer camp out there. We all, we eat together in the catering, and we all are doing random, board games and playing.
How wholesome.
Board games, what I'm talking about is like beer dice or like beer pong.
Just no ill-fitting leather and severe drug use.
Everything involves some booze or some form of drinking, but we're all out there just having a great time. And it's like you go on tour with bands that maybe you don't know each other, and you see each other around at the catering or whatever. You say hi, and then that's kind of it. But with this tour, it's every day we're spending every second together. We're hanging out. We're on each other's buses. It is very much like a family vibe and a summer camp vibe. So it's great.
Whatever you're doing it right, because you do have a genuinely happy look on your face, and it's hard not to recognize that. Thank you for taking time out for us. Daytrippin comes out in October. Don't forget, look, there's a KROQ Iration hoodie and shirt on KROQ.com. Well, just scan the code. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to let them, I have a gift for you, but I'm going to let him go back to his friends, come bring him out, and then I've got a treat for you guys in the meantime.
Thank you guys for
Hold on. Cut me off. How dare you? Really, really loud. Okay, wait, one more time.
Oh, I thought she was gonna throw it.
Are you ready? Be supportive and make some noise for Iration!
I could give a Hawaiian.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. We were a little worried that nobody was going to show up like Thursday at like 2 in the morning. Thank you guys. I'll play a few songs for you.
I'll probably play that one.
Was a chill, cold breeze that would spill. Asking what have you done for me lately? I spend my days and nights alone, calling up on my home, staggering down State Street. Well, then the blues of a light, running and running right. Remembering the stab these baby, I know this is right. Put your hands in my pocket, put you in your locket. Situation hot and I'm not ready, don't stop it. I love, baby, I'm hot enough. Summertime.
Recognize this one. Wave your hands with me like this.
So won't you turn around and let you go? Won't let you down. So won't you turn around and let you go? Won't let you down. So won't you turn around?
That was cool.
All right, everybody doing all right so far? Losing my mind, I don't really know the reason. Other way to see that I can't waste another day of my life. I'm hearing your name, so lost up in the light. Sleepless nights, waiting for the day when I can catch that flight. Other way to see that I can't waste another day of my life. I'm hearing your name. Fuzzy, but the feelings don't remain. We met, we talked, I stayed too long. You walked out, asking mommy leaving, and I don't know what to say. Oh, baby, take me out of time. Beat up in there, and I'm waiting, running circles in my mind, just to get another chance to tell you. Oh, you got me feeling right, and I know that you're staring out your window, staring at you. Down. feeling, losing my mind. I don't even know the reason. Another way to see that I can't waste another day of my life. Now you're in the rain, so lost in the light. Sleepless night, waiting for the day when I can catch that light. Another way to see that I can't waste another day of my life. Now you're in the rain,
This is the song that we talked about in the meeting with Matt Pinfield.
Love that one.
It's called Press Play.
round and round we go, still searching for a better way. Time and place are all but lost, forgotten on the way. Running down, trying to escape the maze. Life is simplified when you're just a castaway. Keep searching till you find it, even if it takes all night. Can't stop it and rewind it. You feel it and you know. Press play, this meditation is not press play. Just let the rhythm begin, stress away. We can keep going to the next day. Just press play. Take me to the water. Let me find the light. Give me what I need to make all the wrongs right, all the wrongs right. Floating, floating up till I'm out of sight. Life is just a breeze and I am just keep searching till you find it, even if it takes all night. Can't stop it and rewind it. You feel it and you know. Press play, this meditation is the best way. Just let the rhythm begin, stress away. We keep it going to the next day. Press play, this meditation is the best way. Just second rodeo. Let's go on a little trip. Thank you. They told us 6 songs, but we want to play one more. If that's all right.
My shirt has one more shirt.
One more song? All right,
Who
this
says
one's
one
a
more?
cover song. We're going to play it for you guys. Hopefully I think you know this one. Hit them with
Yeah.
it.
Tall and she grew alright in Indiana. down, give me something nice, come on. There's pigeons down in Market Square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. Not far away, coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes. Gotta put on that party dress. It was too cold to cry when I woke up alone. In the last number, walked through the room. Last dozen every train. One more time for you, baby. Make some noise, come on! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys. Thank you for
I'm not that tall. Is it on? First of all, thank you guys for coming. Don't forget Iration KROQ collab, kroqshop.com. But most importantly, thank you for not having jobs and being here today with us.
There you go.